Okay then. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Siren's Call. I am still a little bit sick and a bit sleepy to boot, but I am happy to get back to the Natlan conquests. Yes, I know I'm a bit late to them because they kind of came out like a week ago or something, like maybe even longer than that, but I'm just excited. I'm just excited to continue. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm excited to continue the story because it's exciting and fun, and every Archon quest from the beginning of the game, at least to me, has become more interesting and just continued to get more riveting twists and turns in the story.
I see. Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
I doubt it's going to affect me as much as Fontaine did, because Fontaine was just a wonderful, wonderful storyline that hit me harder because I can relate to Farina so much, but hey, who knows? It might, it could. I'm not saying it could not. I'm not going to claim that.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together.
I mean, no kidding, you value the strength of adventurers being the nation of war who is all about strength and warrior's potential. I mean,
Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far. Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts.
a coordination. Good.
All right. Thank you so much.
I don't know what kind of mood I'm in. I'm just excited to be getting back into Genshin, streaming it. I mean, it's not like I wasn't into
It's us! Got any new commissions?
Genshin already because I play it all the time, but you know, I love the storylines and I want to always stream the main storylines because they mean something to me and I want to show them to the wild as well. So, yeah.
Ah, you two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across Natlan.
Awesome.
Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately,
Continue.
we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of an invasion.
Uh-huh.
So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, we can stay informed of everything that's happening across the land.
I don't know what disseminating means. Is that a real word? Is that a real word, please? Somebody tell me, because disseminating? Huh? What does it mean?
Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces can take immediate action.
Okay.
Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information, rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once.
What do you mean? That's not how you live? Wait, really? That is a real word? How? What? Okay, what does it mean? I have no idea what it means.
So please also take a chance to relax, you two. You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest.
Yeah, but I could rest, or I could go see what the rest of the storyline is gonna be and fight, whatever there is to fight.
So that's the plan!
There's always something to
We
fight.
can finally stop and take a break! Keeping everyone safe and sound is our priority now. The more it can wait.
Scatter widely. Okay. Disseminate. I'm gonna forget that in 5 minutes.
The movements of the Abyss
Look,
are
look.
always unpredictable. There have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past.
Okay.
The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster.
Fair enough. I guess you would kind of start seeing it that way, huh? Yeah, exactly. It's very essential to the plot. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm sleepy. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Everyone will return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner rather than later.
I understand you are like, you're a person, Catherine, but I also understand that you're a machine, and I don't understand why you act so much like a person. I mean, like, I get that you were supposed to be a person, but there are like 5 others of you that I've already met, and that's what makes me feel weird about you actually acting like a person for once. Because they didn't really act very person-like, more, programmed.
Oh, right.
I
Most
don't
people have no
dislike
idea just how
Catherine.
bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom.
I just, it's weird to see her finally actually acting person-ish after all the time that she's been not. Oh, Kachina. It's my favorite bunny.
Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better now?
What? I can't hear you speaking. What? Hang on. What? Okay. What? Why can I not hear you? What happened? Uh, cute. I mean, you're right. Yeah, sure. Why can't I hear what you're saying? What is this? I don't. What? Okay. Uh, yeah, like, even my vocal cords were not that strained the last few days. I don't. Wow.
Wow,
Okay.
so excited to meet Shilonen, the legendary forger of
Gilonen.
ancient names. Paimon still can't believe anyone could forge those things.
Paimon, you've seen gods and dragons and all other manner of creatures in our adventures. We've been through a civil war, for fuck's sake. Paimon. Paimon. No, you're right though. Like, that's basically the level at which Paimon is impressed by things, and I just... Why? Okay. New and fun things. Alright, sure. Okay, I wish this was actually voice acted. I'm sure it actually was, but for some reason it's not playing. I guess. Sure, I suppose. Yeah, I hope so too. I also hope you remember wherever you put your voice, wherever Ursula stole it and put it, I guess. 'Cause I...
Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a victor of the Night Warden Wars.
Is that why the Traveler never speaks? Is that why Lumine never actually speaks? It's because she actually had her voice stolen by Ursula. Wow, this all makes sense now. And Kachina's had the misfortune of hers being stolen now as well. And that's why she's making no noise. This all makes so much sense. Beyond the smoke and mirrors. Okay, go to the Children of Echoes. Where is the echoey children? Oh, right. It's the one in the cavern. Why didn't I immediately figure that out? I don't know. I don't know. I should have known that, but I didn't. It's okay. I'm fine. This is fine. We're all fine here. Mwahaha. I mean, what? I can't even keep straight whether I'm trying to comfort you or be evil. It's fine. Hi. Is this the person? I forgot what her name is. I know her banner's been out for like at least a week or something, but look. I don't know. Help. Okay.
Yes, so I've heard.
You can speak.
So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation.
I'm so glad. Somebody else with vocal cords still in there. I don't know why I said it like that. Don't worry about it. I'm English. I just... she can speak.
Are you Outlanders?
No!
Yep, we're travelers who just
Oh.
arrived in Natlan not
Okay.
too long ago.
Wait. Way to break the immersion, Paimon. Way to break the immersion.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
What do you think travelers means? I don't... Okay. You know what? Wait.
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged herself to the plan, but we need to forge an ancient name to ensure she'd be able to return safe and sound.
Oh.
And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills.
Oof. Wow, somebody really needs more self-confidence. Like, ow. Like, ow. Yeah, my god kind of just told me that I suck. Ow. Ooh, that,
But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now.
Yeah, Yeah, we're spies. Can you give us the things we're looking for? It would really help us out. Yep.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time.
Oof. I mean, fair enough, but oof.
Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and
Yeah.
it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else.
I like this lady.
But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, She must have known that forging an ancient name for an outlander is an impossible task.
Yeah, 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 I'd be upset too, don't worry. Yep.
It's impossible?
Yeah, it's quite literally impossible. It's gonna be done in the next few minutes.
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's sparing glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it.
Yeah, except we don't even know if Lumion and Aether even have parents because the theory is that I've seen, at least the theory I've seen, is that they are quite literally stars, and I don't think stars have parents. Just an inkling. Yeah, it's an impossible task.
We forge
Quite
ancient
literally.
names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
Okay.
But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, I think Genshin is pretty good with the keeping the rules that it sets. It's just sometimes it makes it seems like there's a rule that cannot be broken and so you can't pass it. But then it just gives more detail to the rule. I don't know. It feels less bad than some
Yeah, that's right.
some current media, you might say.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, as an outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands.
I see.
Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
I mean, we did rescue Kachina from the Night Kingdom, and the Wyab saw that. So does that count?
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. I'm pretty sure the entire point of the name giving is like to show who was like a hero, who was like really worthy of having it. Like,
Awika,
Okay.
of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Yeah, because, you know, she would totally give such a very important task to somebody who's inadequate. I'm trying to lift your spirits. Did it work? Are you
Oh,
happier?
that's
Do
it.
you feel better about
Nobody's happy being
yourself?
asked to do the impossible.
Because you should. An Archon told you to do a thing that's impossible, probably because they believe you can do it. You know, I'm just saying. Uh, what?
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
Yeah, I've gotta save this land, and okay, I'm gonna go and be right back and do that. So you can give me a thing. Um, didn't Kachina literally just say that she had already done this type of thing? Also, I love that her vision is on a pendant that is shaped like a heart. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but a nice
You mean
detail.
you're already willing to accept the task?
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon.
Exactly. She was told by a god to do it. Are you going to just say no or something?
If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen.
Exactly. Have more confidence in yourself. That's the right message.
In other words, the order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Exactly. She's getting it.
Oh, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Because once you fail, she'll just be like, that's
Getting
fine.
ready to somehow acknowledge the traveler's
That's
existence
okay.
and record her heroic deeds.
Okay, how do we do that? Do we go poke it with a stick?
We heard the voice of a Wyatt when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her.
Yeah, so I feel like we've already gotten it to acknowledge that we exist.
If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
I feel like she already knows that we.
Well,
Okay.
every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to?
Oh. Oh.
Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not be enough.
So we have to get. Wait, there are 6? Oh no.
I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that
I
I do not possess.
I thought there were 3 tribes. I guess there are only 3 tribes in the starting area, and there are actually 6 in total. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm already streaming it. That's how it works. Right? Right?
We need
Cool.
to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is Lali at the Masters of the Nightwind, the one we call Granny Eats Tali.
Okay.
Oh, we've heard that name before.
We
used
have?
the Spirit Speaker's Stone to find Kachina's ancient name.
Oh, yeah, we have.
A person who can make something like that must be pretty
Uh.
impressive. I'm unsure she'd be able to help.
I'm not, but okay.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in her room and doesn't like to be disturbed.
Okay, but I'm eccentric and people talk to me, right? Right, chat? Okay, I'm not old though. I guess that doesn't. Yeah.
I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirit up.
Oh, right. She's the distracted kind. Got it.
I hate to break it to you, but
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina.
Yeah, but we kind of broke one of the things that she gave us, that she specifically told us not to break. Yeah.
yeah, at the cost of her Spirit Speaker Stone being split into 2.
Great going, Moeka. We're already off to a rocky start here.
Yeah. Good joke. Spirit Stone.
In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Lali would still want to show respect to the Archon.
Okay. Ugh, I can't wait to be better and actually be able to speak in my normal tone.
Ah!
It's fine.
I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too.
I mean, cool. I think. Okay.
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
Of course he will. That little annoyance always interrupts him. Look, I already... I already don't pull for dudes, but I would never pull for him because of that little thing that annoys me so much. It's like an 8-bit creature in a completely modern game, and I don't understand why it exists. It's also very annoying and loud. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't dislike dudes. I just... Ayaka is your waifu? You know what? Fair enough. She is very cute and sweet. I understand that. Hi and welcome to the stream. Yeah, nice
All right,
username.
Kanish is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say.
I'm still so confused as to why Kachina is suddenly a mute. And why my voice hates me. Help! But, yeah, I hope her voice comes back one day, cause
Please just give me a moment to write the letter.
as
and
mine
we can
is
meet up
messing
near the
up,
Statue of the Seven later.
it's not fun to live with that.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
Though for me, it's just because I'm sick, I think. For her, I have no idea what's going on, and I hope that she'll be fine. I hope all of my viewers are fine and not having problems with their voices as well. Yeah, fair enough. I am... you know what? It's nice. It's understandable. I get it. I would have a similar username if I more identify as Kokomi than see her as my waifu, so that's a bit of a... I'm more of a fish myself than, like, somebody who's into fish, so... Yeah. Wait, I can just do this. What am I doing? I can just press V. What? I'm too distracted talking to chat to realize what I'm... Help! Help! Help, I'm a fish. Is he mute as well? Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Sorry to put this on you, Kanish. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows
Huh?
how
Cat
to deal with
is.
her.
Give me a second. Where is it? Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Is that not actually a thing? Uh-oh. Don't worry about that. I don't have cat ears. They don't exist. Your eyes are deceiving you. Because of my siren magic. Yeah.
Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Yeah. We've been told of this evil plan. It's not actually evil. Why? Why are you mute? You're very adorable, but I wish I could hear your voice. 'Cause it's more adorable, let's face it. Okay.
Right. She mentioned there are
Oh, wow,
six
somebody
heroes
who
and
can
that
speak.
Schwarman is one of four that have
Finally!
already been acknowledged.
Finally someone with a voice! I wish I had my voice instead of whatever's wrong with it right now. I swear I used to sound pretty.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having companions walk by your side is perhaps the best solace when facing such a bleak reality.
Nah, there's nothing bleak about this. Okay. Auroron. Okay. That's an original name. Okay, that's helpful, I
See, Lolly knows him
guess.
too?
I think. Why do we have to be speaking with two mutes right now? And how can they speak when they're mutes? I don't mind speaking with mutes in the real world. I mean, I know one, but this is just annoying. And I don't think they were mute last quest I did with them. Okay. Uh,
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most.
okay.
I've never met Auroron, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that tends to be why people get along.
Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Seat Lally could be the first one to notice Auroron's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
Okay. What? What? Is this person a he or a she? I can't tell because it said he and she about the same person now, or at least that's what it looked like. It said, am I just what? Why? Uh,
Oh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroron and the captain's whereabouts?
okay, so Araran is a he, and Sid, the other one is a she. I think that's what it's saying, but I have actually had the game call Lumen he before, and and I'm not like it's fine. It's confusing sometimes. But no, it's perfectly normal to spend your entire day in your room. I mean, a lot of people do it. It's a known thing that people do. Okay.
Yeah. Plus, we kinda owe her one anyway to make up for breaking the spirit speakers down.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan, as expected of Molly Poke Nietzsche. Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope Seat Lolly can meet at the stadium in 2 days. Okay, then let's part ways for
Good.
now. I'll see you in
I
a couple of days.
no, I'm genuinely glad that you're going for now because I like hearing people's voices and hopefully hopefully you'll have remembered how to use it. when we see you again. That'd be great. Oh, oh dear. Being sick is annoying. I hope none of you have to deal with this that much, or at all, to be honest. Because it is really annoying
Oh,
and
it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going.
cool. Yeah, it's just not fun. I hope you don't have to deal with it. You don't get to do as much. I don't actually know what I have. I don't think it's a cold. I think it was something more like stress induced something. I don't know. My buddy's been acting weird lately, and all I can think is that it's a sickness of some kind,
Hey, Shilonen, how's everything going?
you know what? Maybe it is a cold. Then again, I don't remember being very cold lately, so I don't know. You know what? My answer is I don't know. I think maybe, but
Hi,
also
Traveler and Paimon.
help! Help!
I have bad news.
Okay.
Lali did not reply to our request.
Wow, what a
Though
surprise.
I suppose I'm not too surprised.
Yeah, neither am I.
Wait, she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response? Guess she really does have quite the ego then.
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Night Wind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response.
Okay, and what could that reason possibly be?
But let's go to the stadium and see
A
if we
good
can meet her
one?
there.
I doubt
If we
it.
do get a chance to talk to her in person, we can still try to work something out.
Okay, cool.
That's true. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, let's do it, let's do the thing, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's do the thing. I am totally not excited to get the storyline going and to continue seeing the story. You can definitely tell I'm calm and collected and have no energy today despite being sick. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I didn't mean to hit that button, but I did for some reason. Okay. Uh-huh. I don't know why you felt the need to show that screen. Yeah, you already told me that. I don't understand.
We tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help.
Yeah, we already...
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't a subject always answer the call of their Archon?
A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon.
Yeah, Natlan really doesn't walk the same way with its Archon as other kingdoms do. And it's interesting. Very different from every other kingdom. It's unique. I don't really know how to describe it. Like, I wouldn't say it's necessarily bad, it's just different in a way I haven't seen in any other kingdom. Yeah.
Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between us and her.
Mawika. I don't understand how the V becomes a W and the U just vanishes. Okay.
The only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us.
Yeah.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with. Unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous?
Oh, Paimon. Oh, Paimon. Why do you always say the worst things at the worst time? Wh-
You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter. Seriously, if she didn't want to come, she could at least let us know.
Paimon?
If that's what
Paimon?
aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Paimon? Paimon, stop. Stop. Please. Please. Please.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? See, Lolly.
Wait, you're Seat Lolly? You're Granny Eatsley?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine you wouldn't want emphasis on that part. I like her. She has very oceanic colors, and I know, right? She has the most. She has the look I like the most out of all the characters I've
You must
seen
know this
so
trope from
far.
light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid.
Yeah, I've seen it. I know it. I'm not very surprised. I like her eyes. They're very different, but the fact that she has like a pink little dot and then the iris around it is blue. I just, it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I like it. She's pretty. I want her glowy rings. Yeah, I know, right? They look like kind of sci-fi, don't they?
Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
I like her so much. I like her so much. I want to pull for her whenever she's out.
Did I forget to mention? She's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
I'm sorry. So, how old are you actually?
Wow, being rude again, Paimon. I see.
How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
I was going to quote that exact thing. I'll be honest. I was going to say exactly that. She looks like she's going to punch Paimon. I really hope she does. Just, no reason. I just really want to see that happen.
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you. It's just that your case seems really unique. Oh, I just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were gonna leave us out to dry.
Yeah, and you also are really, really bad at fixing a situation. I hope everyone's enjoying this stream, by the way. And if you are, I would really appreciate a like and a subscribe if you could. If I could also speak English, that might help.
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset, you can just take it out on me.
All right. I was only
Aw,
joking.
I'm glad.
I didn't mean to chastise anyone.
I
There's
do
really no need to take all this
try
so
to make things
seriously.
enjoyable.
If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep this going.
Yeah, understandable.
I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, understood. Besides, just showing up is the most important part. No?
I really like this girl. I really, really like her. Just, I didn't feel a reason to draft just an answer for understood. I really like her. She has me vibes.
But, of course, it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me.
Aww. Never mind, she doesn't have me vibes. She can get embarrassed. I take it back.
At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only to hear you all talking smack about me.
That's an interesting expression that's come over her face. I wonder if there's a place I can get a 3D model of her. That's for later, though.
Anyway, that's the whole story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
I don't know. I'm really getting serious me vibes from her. Apologizing, but saying that she doesn't need to apologizing and yelling at you for her apologizing because she hates the feeling of apologizing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward herself. Everything she does and says seems a little forced.
Yeah. I don't think everything I do and say is as forced, but I definitely feel that. Anyway.
Anyway, Shilonen, I
I
heard that
I
you
just
require my
did
help
that.
in crafting an ancient name.
I just did the exact same thing. Anyway.
The situation isn't like
This is
anything
fine.
we've handled before.
Uh,
Let me explain.
oh no. A montage of explaining what we
I
already
see.
went
So
through.
Marika has asked you to
I
forge
do
an
that.
ancient name for an Outlander.
No, I don't.
Well, that would be a first.
I don't do anything of the sort, Ayla. I am a perfectly functional individual that is not even remotely awkward. Anyway.
And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
Okay. Cool. Nice hair, by the way. It's really cute. She has Kokomi-esque hair. She's gonna be my second most played character, and I know she is. I know she is. I know she is. She's adorable and help. Okay.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name. What do you think?
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here.
Uh,
Let me take a good look at you.
or you could call me the name that it's right. It's right here. It's right there. Okay. Come on, you've got to know my name by now. I've been doing so much. I wish Genshin Impact voice acted your name. Yeah, that'd be very funny, because it'd mess it up so much.
Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds. A weary yet free soul, even the most verdant leaf in the forest will pray for your happiness and safe passage.
She's even poetic at times, like me. Help! Wait, it does? Wait. Her dress looks like a fishtail? I missed that completely. You really think it does?
Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night.
Okay. Is that good? That's good, right? This is a good thing, right?
Huh?
Okay.
Don't move.
Really?
There's something here.
Okay. I love the tattoos on her face and body as well. Like, I don't mind it on the other characters, and I think it adds something unique and interesting to Natlan, which I do like. And Natlan isn't sadly the most interesting continent to me. I might actually explore it on stream sometime, but I am quite intrigued by the tattoos that are on the faces and the shoulder hair, and like, I don't know, I think it just adds something interesting. And especially with that expression that she's making right there, it just, I don't know, it adds more to the face and I like it. It's different, but good. You know what? That is how I would sum up Natlan in a sentence. I think that is how I would sum up Natlan. It's different, but good.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the traveler gonna be okay?
Like, I'm not used to it. It's strange to me. I've never seen places quite like this anywhere in the real world, but it it's it's nice. It's strange to me, but it's a good strange, because I don't dislike the look of it or anything. It's just something completely alien.
Ah, shoo! Ah, that should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
Okay. This is a... what happened to me?
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
My mood already gets worsened by enough. Thank you. No, I'm good.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the Night.
Awesome, sounds good. Seriously, she has so many fishy colors and I love it. I love it so much.
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribes?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our lands.
Ah, okay. You know what? Another thing I also like about her is the fact that she does actually have clothes on, which I know every other character has clothes on, but they don't have as many clothes on. And I generally don't tend to like characters as much, or 3D models in general, if they have less clothing on. I don't know if you've noticed from me, but I kind of like having clothes on.
The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
Okay.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes. Well, that sort of makes sense, being the lord of the entire Night Kingdom and all.
Wow, really? That makes sense, Paimon?
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But never mind. That's not important. It would take too much time to explain.
Okay. I find it funny that Paimon is basically there to explain things to people who just don't understand things on the level of, like, of intelligence that you might expect others to understand things on. It's...
Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep slumber, and we can only communicate with its consciousness while in a trance. In other words, in a dream.
Okay, good, I suppose. That's good, right? I'm gonna go with
But
good.
I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance. I'll make a list. Can any of you get everything for me?
What? Why are you looking at me?
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
She's got a good point.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track down Auroron.
Phew, the Vtuber are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your investigation. If you need any help, just come find me.
I'm pretty sure we can look out for ourselves. I have the feeling that we can. It's just a feeling, but why is she so cute? When is her banner coming out? I want it. I know that I said I wanted to pull
Alright,
Moika,
now
but...
it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back.
But she's cuter.
Oh, I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's place to look for clues.
She's also very blunt. She's very blunt and, like, forthcoming and honest with her feelings. I like her. She's more me than Kokomi by, like... Okay, let's face it, I haven't known her as long, but she feels more me to me.
House. There was also something off about his phlogiston aphids, which I assume is because their keeper has been gone for quite some time.
Okay.
And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons. My guess is they were left by Snezhnayan arms.
I mean, I would be very confused if Sorry if I speak weirdly, by the way. I get distracted very easily by thoughts when I'm not feeling well. But
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
yes, Paimon, that I'm glad you think it's fine. I'm still sorry.
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him?
'Cause you can only kidnap a kid. Or else it wouldn't be kidnapping.
That's not to say that I believe he's totally
I
innocent,
know it's
of course.
terrible. I'm
Since
sorry.
he's the only one who was kidnapped out of
I'm
everyone in
sorry.
Natlan, he must have done something to attract their attention.
Yeah.
In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here. I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me. But please help me get him back.
She sounds so annoyed by this. I love it.
Alright, then let's start by heading to where Auroron was seen last.
You know what? That's a good description of me, isn't it? I'm halfway between Lali and Kokomi. Because I have this sweet, cute side that loves books and strategy and all of that. And I also have this blunt, annoyed side. I don't think that like sides of me. I think they are just me, but I think that's a good description of me. I'm halfway between those two, and they both look stunningly similar for a game like this. Fascinating. When is her banner over? 7 days. Yeah, so it's been almost 2 weeks that this banner's been out, and almost 2 weeks that this Archon quest has been out. And I only just got to it. Look, I had a lot going on. I know nobody who actually likes watching me is going to blame me, but... It's fine. This is fine, haha, hee hee. Hee haha. Yeah, I might not be able to stream for a normal amount of time today. Hopefully I can, but... who knows? Who knows?
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here.
Okay.
I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui.
Because he realized that the entirety of the world is evil and that the Fatui are actually the good guys. Because he had a story arc that is confusing, makes no sense, and would make you very, very bored. Is that the answer?
I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw
No?
was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or perhaps trying to extract information.
Okay.
However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Aww. She even has zero self-confidence like I do. And she just puts up a front of having self-confidence.
Can I say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kind of weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him.
Okay, but look, I understand what you're saying, but everyone has hands. I know it's a bit crazy to say this, but I don't I I don't know why I'm saying this. This is me at my truest, most unhinged. Welcome.
He
Anyway.
learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden.
Okay. Is that a good thing or a weird thing? Because clearly there is no different. There is nothing that is not those two in all of Tivat. They are the weird or
He's always
different.
been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
Okay. That sounds nice. I wish my friends would do that. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him.
I mean, yeah, but, like, that's the thing. Even good people can go down a path you don't expect them to. Or people that you see as good can go down a path you see as evil. Because, let's face it, nobody is actually fully painted as evil in Genshin except for the Fatui. The Fatui they're literally the only people who are hinted at as being evil, and even then you do meet and talk to some people in the Fatui who you don't, like, have anything against. So it's just like Genshin truly is a world that paints a nice picture of how I don't believe anyone is truly evil. It's just some people making decisions that other people disagree with. That is the truth about this world, I think, is that nobody is truly evil and nobody is truly good. We're all just different. And I like that about Genshin a lot. Of course, I also love the music, the characters, the stories, especially the Archon quests. But I don't know. I think the message of just everyone is good in their own right, I think that's just beautiful in its own way. And I know I'm getting deep, and I know I don't know where that came from. I'm unhinged,
He's been
I already
raising
said this.
phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements.
Okay. Wait, that helps us? Okay,
Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things.
I forgot your eyes are weak and don't walk. I forgot your eyes don't do the things that mine do.
Here, give me your hand.
What if I don't want to give you my hand? It's my hand. I don't want you to have my hand. Oh, you didn't actually want to take the hand.
How about now?
What do you see?
A few petals, I guess, have appeared and a magical trail.
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too.
Wait, why can you see it?
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. for a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Okay.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
I mean,
It requires a very
sure.
rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's.
Not very surprising, to be honest.
When I held your hand just now, I could sense that
You
you've got
didn't
a
even-
great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted.
You didn't even hold my hand. You held your hand somewhere above my hand, and you didn't hold my hand.
Anyway,
'Kay.
we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
Thanks. I like having luck on my side. Wait,
See,
we still
Allie might
can't
say a lot of
resonate with
deep, amazing
Pyro, can we?
stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
Oh, Paimon was just complimenting you. Really.
I'm not 100% convinced by
What does
Paimon's
she mean
argument.
by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me? But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns. But given the looks on their faces just now... Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Ugh. Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
She thinks way too much about things, and I feel that. I feel that so badly.
Huh?
Oh, they can hear her voices because
Was that St. Lally's voice?
yeah,
Now
no
that I
kidding.
think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
She thinks like me, and I don't like it. It's disturbing me. Help! 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 Somebody help! No, Boob Man. We don't. You no, not the Boob Man again.
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
Evil Boop Man. I mean, who touches somebody else's face?
Hey, looks like there's
What?
a new camp over there.
Wow, Paimon,
Let's go
rude.
take
I
a
was
look.
talking. Who touches another
That
person's
wolf
face
rat,
without...
I swear. I just hope he hasn't gotten himself into any real trouble.
Who talks over somebody else too? Like, seriously, Paimon. How could you? What was I saying before that? I got interrupted too many times. Oh yeah! Who actually touches somebody else's face without that permission? Like... Ugh. Ugh. Oh. I'd have to have one of those weird creatures, wouldn't I? No, I don't want to be a weird creature. I want to stay this. Thank you.
Yep.
No,
Judging by
no
Paimon's
booping.
experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
experience as a guide, really.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only
Okay.
someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron was indeed being threatened.
Okay.
We've got to find him. Fast.
Okay.
Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire.
Hmm?
No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No, I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
That is, strikingly close to how my thoughts work. It's, okay. Obviously, it's not exact, but it's confusing me. I don't care if I failed the challenge.
Let's move
I didn't even try the challenge. I don't think you can fail a challenge if you've never even tried it. If you just look at it and you're like, eh. I don't think that's trying. I think that's, deciding not to try.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Okay.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up.
Is it? It just looks like it's going down the path to me.
I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
She really is me. She can smell things that other people can't smell. Like how cute people are. Wow.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me.
Calling Paimon a little brat. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... No booping. Yeah, pretty much. You failed the challenge. But I didn't try the challenge. I just clicked on it, saw it, and was like, nah. Okay.
There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
Okay.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
Why would that matter? We've already got the fast distress signal. Why would a second one matter? Okay, good point.
Given there are two signals leading from here, we should split up as well.
Okay. Does that mean I stop getting
I'll
to
take
look
this
at
direction,
you?
and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later.
That sucks, cause I kind of like looking at you. Oh yeah.
Auroron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. Ah, you little brat.
She loves to lecture people. She's definitely like me. I like her. I like her a lot.
And off she goes. there. Did you hear all of that as well? Once Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response.
Huh. So the telepathy goes one way. That's interesting.
So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads. She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect.
That is actually a good point. Maybe they can hear her thoughts because, I mean, the Traveler is supposedly from a different world entirely. And Paimon is... well, I don't think she's from any particular kingdom, so... she does actually look like the unknown god that you meet at the very beginning of the game. She also does look kind of like, I don't know, a little star, if you will. Hmm.
If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her.
I mean, yeah, that... ugh, that's so me, though. Help. Help! Help! Split up and investigate. No!
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
Oh, if I have to, Paimon. If I have to. Where am I going? Okay. I'm so glad that Genshin does this. Like, just having the V button is so useful. It's literally the show me where I'm going button. The I don't know where to go and I want to button. The Gib directions button. Okay.
Did you find something?
No. Ah,
Huh.
I was right.
So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here.
I found absolutely nothing. I found, in fact, the end of all things. Ah.
That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't
Yeah,
make anything of these footprints either.
We know that, Paimon. We know. We know. We know. Ah! I'm fine. I just... Paimon. How can you be around this little thing without going insane? That's my question to you, chat. I don't know if any of you have ever managed to do so. I haven't.
But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
Yeah.
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
Hello? Okay, Paimon is gone. Okay. I am now gone. Where have I gone? I know what my adventure rank is, thank you. You don't need to remind me. Okay. That was random and magical and confusing.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you.
I have no desire to believe you.
I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment.
So you're complimenting me by also insulting me. Thank you. Also, I hate you too, I guess.
And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the Masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for. Ah, the Vtuber's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Vtuber. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie. Like a false omen in the lingering smoke.
I had a feeling he might have gone along with them, like, willingly.
My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
We finally get to meet the first of the Harbingers? Really?
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here. And I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
What do you want
I've heard
then?
much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you. In person.
Okay. I swear the twist of that, that one I didn't see coming, and I am so excited. I told you the storylines have been getting more juicy of each kingdom, and I swear Natlan is no different. It's starting to ramp up and become so, like, it's getting so many twists and turns in the storyline that excite me so much because they're so dramatic.
I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan.
Okay.
If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Aww. Isn't he sweet? No, honestly, I do think that is kind of sweet. If he is being truthful and he just doesn't want to drag her into it, that's very sweet. I like that.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
I temporarily ceased to exist and went to another plane of reality. Why? What's wrong with that? Yeah, that seems to be what happened, yes.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
No, I'm sitting on the ground because I was just pummeled over the face. My soul was, in fact, pummeled over the face. So I am partially not okay, thank you. How are you?
See, Polly! She froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere?
Actually, yes, I do have pain somewhere. it would be where I would call, I need to go into intermission for a minute, so I'll see you all in a couple of minutes, and hey, if you're enjoying, consider giving a like and a subscribe. Okay. Be right back. Okay, I'm back again. Yeah, just a
Don't
little
worry.
lightheaded, that's all.
We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
She sounds so annoyed that our character's like not feeling the best, and I really like her. Hmm. I'd be too curious not to go along and like see what they were talking about. At least be like, "Hey, I'm here. I need to know what you want. I need to know. I'm too curious." But that's personally me, and that's personally because I love this game so much. Hmm. Yes. Good move, Lumen. Good
If
move.
you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word. In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
Like, I'll be honest, I do want to pull Moika. I do. I like her.
Need to be more careful next time.
But I like Citlali more. I want her more. Give her to me. Ah! I don't know when her banner is, but you know what? I hope it's not soon. I hope it's not soon at all, so I have like a million wishes when she comes along. I hope her banner takes a while to come along, so I'm utterly certain to get her. Yeah, that's what I hope.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
All right, let's get ready.
Ah,
I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
okay.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all.
Huh. I like that saying, like the wind and the clouds, we either move as one or not at all. That is pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot.
But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
Okay. Okay, pretty lady. Okay, go to the campsite. That was not the button I meant to hit, but you know what? Okay, I did fully level you up. Wow. Okay. Wait. I didn't quite fully level your artifacts up. Oops. Ah, you. Oh, wow. I've got so many characters I haven't finished leveling up. Ah! Ah! Okay. It's really not that bad. I just wanted to make you feel the pain that I also feel by screaming at you. Aren't I the best VTuber? I scream at my viewers, literally. I quite literally scream at my chat.
Look over there.
Wait, it makes you laugh? Okay, well, you know what? I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
Yeah, I can also see them and tell who it is as well.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
Yep, it was all a trap for him and not for anyone else, especially not me. It wasn't a trap for me, it was a trap for him. Yeah.
All right, we'll take the lead.
He looks kind of like one of those what do you call them? The Hilichurl variants that have the cloaks and the capes. He looks kind of like one of them. And it makes me wonder if he's secretly a Hilichurl. No, I don't.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
She angry.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Yeah, no kidding, Paimon. That was obvious.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts.
She screams out loud without having any ability to be covert whatsoever.
On my count. 3, 2, 1! Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Okay.
Right now, emerge. May I present?
No, no, no. Ah, okay. I took him out before his shield came up. Okay.
Hold the line.
Oh, good. This group has no healer.
Right here, right now.
They do have a shielder, but that's not very concerning.
Rest and rebuild.
As long as they can't regain health, they're doomed.
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eatsley, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And
Yeah.
greetings to you too, other Granny.
I love that so much.
What did you just call her?
Granny. Is that not right? You are
Uh.
Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you're also a Granny.
You know what? I love Natlan. It's strange, but it's strange in all the best ways. This is just.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
This storyline is too good. It's so bad, but it's so good.
Oh,
Exactly,
your
Ashu.
words have
Exactly.
pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to.
Okay, I mean, you know what? That's fair enough, I suppose. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Fair enough.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
3 warnings, huh? Do tell, do tell.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
Yeah, she's remotely pissed. I get like this sometimes too. Very lectury and very angry. But beware. And beware cranky grannies. Yeah, beware of the cranky granny. That's the last thing you want to see.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance.
Oh, she angry.
They didn't.
No, they just asked me
Oops,
a lot of
I didn't
questions
mean
about
to
Natlan's
skip
terrain
that.
and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Yeah, they didn't hurt you, did they? Yeah, okay, that's all.
Okay. Now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes,
So why did you do it?
because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value? And not stop to think?
I seriously insult people in the same ways. I may not say the same words, but did they give you a brain just so you couldn't use it? I love her. She's great. I want to pull her so bad.
Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
Yes, apparently he has.
I'm sorry.
Ugh, forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
She sounds more like, I know she's not actually technically a granny, I think, from what I can tell, but she sounds less like a granny and more like...
Sounds good.
I don't know.
Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables
I wouldn't
as well?
say overbearing mother, but more like an overprotective... Like, an overprotective older sister. That's what she sounds like. That is a much more accurate description. So she sounds like me.
Your vegetables?
Yes, I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro
Ow,
Archon
ow,
won't be too
ow.
picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to bring back memories. Let me guess, they were memories of me lecturing you after you did something. I can only imagine that's what the memories are.
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Oh, right.
They raised him not to think, or more specifically to be really good at acting like he can't think. And hey, props to them. He's doing really well. He's even remotely annoying me with how stupid he's acting.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Lali's safety.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Okay.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Lali is willing to serve as your guarantor, that we can release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to
Reluctantly.
waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report back to the Speaker's chamber as soon as you've received notice of the Archon's decision.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
You're welcome. Wait, I'm not, well, I could be, but I'm not. I wouldn't mind. I mean, I wouldn't mind being that. She's quite cute. She's really cute. Like, she's really, really cute. And she's ocean hued as well.
Well,
Anyway.
you don't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry,
You're welcome.
I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal.
What was your side of the deal? I'm getting to that point where I'm forgetting what happened earlier in the day because I am still sick. Totally not obsessed with what? Genshin? Yeah, I'm not obsessed with Genshin. I don't know what you mean.
Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, that, yep.
Oh, thank you.
Right.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Bye for now.
I wouldn't mind someone as cute as you touching my back, yeah?
Come with me, Auroron. We've got to find you a place to stay for the night.
Though I seriously
Goodbye,
doubt
Granny.
that she is also into girls. So that probably wouldn't go well. Because, you know, thing is, most girls aren't. Yeah. I mean, the only way to figure out what he wants is to go to that place, right?
We're finally done. Alright, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What is it, Traveler?
And then we recount everything to just Paimon.
Captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you?
No, he didn't attack me. He actually talked to me quite politely as well. Believe all characters in fiction are bisexual until proven otherwise. You know what? Fair enough. Not realistic, but makes for easier lesbian shipping. Hey, I wouldn't mind being shipped with her. I'm okay with this.
Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Seat Lally and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
I still want to find out more about this because it's very interesting and I am very, very, excited still,
Paimon
despite the being
appreciates you
sick
telling
and,
her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what. So if you want to go, we can go together.
and we shall. Yeah, despite being sick and starting to lose my energy, I am still very excited about this story quest. It's still very fun and very interesting to me, and I cannot wait to see where these twists and turns take us.
We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
I kind of wish I could have streamed the whole, Fontaine storyline because that was such an emotional journey for me. But, well, you'll be able to see my story through Natlan, Snezhnaya, and what was the other place? what was the place that's supposed to happen after the Seventh Kingdom? It's the place I always forget about. I don't remember the lost place. The the lost place that it ceased to exist or something. Is my skill still on cooldown somehow? How? How? It's been way longer than the cooldown of that skill, I can tell you that. Okay. Okay. Wait. Did it say a particular time? Ah, the next day at 20. This is the most boring thing in all of Genshin, is waiting for the timer. And I know that a lot of games have done this before and you only have to wait a few seconds. But it is still really boring. First time you see the clock and you see the actual time and everything, it's really cool and magical, but as somebody who has played this game for a very long time, it's a bit boring now. It's just a bit boring. Pyroculus? Oh, it's up there. I don't know how to get up to that. I don't care. I don't care to try to. I'll try to get them all eventually, but I've still got to get all of the Oculus and Sumeru. I don't particularly like the Tarian and Sumeru.
Oh, please don't let this be a trap. What was that?
Oh, Paimon.
Good evening.
Bit of
Nice
an
to see you again.
overreaction.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
I feel like he's talking to me right now.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could.
Yes. Yes, do it. Yes. She's not just emergency food now. Paimon is also Granny as well. Say hello to Granny Paimon. Oh, this is amazing. I love this so much. Woo. Woo. Yep.
It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side.
Okay, I guess I'm listening. Yes, Grandmother Paimon. Welcome her.
If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid.
Why am I coughing again? I know I'm sick, but is it because I'm speaking too much? But I need to stream. I want to stream. It's fun streaming, and I'm not streaming the Archon quest, so okay. Yeah, why?
I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person.
Okay. I don't know if you're trying to butter me up or if you're just nice, but go on.
And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
Okay.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Right.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
Yeah, Paimon, it's not really that important to know the answer to that
I've
one.
long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back?
Okay, here is why I have a theory that the Fatui aren't all actually evil. Some of them might be assholes, some of them might be evil, but here's my reasoning. Why would he be doing this if he is actually doing this to help save Natlan? Why would he be doing it if he could just watch and wait for Natlan to fall apart? It's just a theory, though.
If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Teyvat, will pay for her mistakes.
Good point. He might just be doing it so that Snezhnaya doesn't also get messed over by her mistakes. True. True.
Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
I love that you can actually see the shape of his face as like a silhouette under there. I like that so much.
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses.
Yeah.
My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss.
I gotta say, his voice is so epic sounding. He sounds like a boss. His voice just sounds like that boss that you are afraid of. And I don't mean like a workplace boss, I mean like a game boss that kicks your ass. Because you don't know how to fight them, and anytime you try to, they kick your ass.
We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know.
Yes,
Besides,
evidence,
wasn't it
please.
you
I
who
would
tried
like
to
that.
seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa plan?
I mean, the Tsaritsa already has like 5 of the Gnosis already, doesn't she? Or does she already have 6? I don't know. She definitely at least has most of them, though. So, okay. Ah.
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged.
Wait. I'm curious, because it just came to me. What if he is actually from Natlan? And I don't know, because I don't actually know much about the captain, which most people don't, but what if his homeland is actually Natlan, and that's why he wants to save it so badly? Only a theory, but what if? It would add more juiciness to the story, and Genshin loves to add juicy. Genshin, MiHoYo in general, loves to make juice.
And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny.
Yeah, something.
Lolly! When did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to.
Yeah, me too. I still haven't quite figured it out. Like, sure, we know that they want to implement a plan, but we've still got no idea what it is.
How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
Wow, she really sounds like me when I'm angry.
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore. So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for me, okay?
He angry. I am. Ooh, thank you. I am so interested in this storyline. It just keeps getting more and more juicy. And I love the juice. Juiciness. Pardon me.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Thank you for
Okay. Now that that's over with. I really don't know what is with me in doing that.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it! Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan? Really? You're just going to stonewall me? Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
You mean Granny Paimon?
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
Because she mentioned you, that's why.
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this.
Yeah, it's a little bit awkward
Indeed.
to
It's
have
like
to.
going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear your friend berating a naughty Saurian.
So you're saying that she is my friend and you're a naughty Saurian? Okay, fair enough.
Well, that's an oddly specific analogy. Wait, did one of your friends really do that?
Yes.
Oh
And
wow,
every time
okay.
my friend scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me now. Helpless and embarrassed.
Wait, but you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making this about us!
Indeed, you've got a point. Then please just hang in there for a little while longer. Granny should be done with her scolding session soon.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
Sorry, Granny.
I love this girl so much.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
Wow, she really is me. She starts yelling emotionally and hating people even though she actually really cares about them. Because she's just getting overwhelmed and she's way too stressed and overthinking things. Yeah, if you know me and you're hearing me say this, that is exactly what happens. If you've ever been confused by the fact that I do that, that's why.
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. Paimon's starting to get lost.
Yeah, no kidding, Paimon. Everyone else who's watching is also lost.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
Morax. I don't know why the Geo Archon is attempting to join me, but I'm in the middle of a
I'm
quest.
really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
Teleportation, Paimon. Or he just used a trick on you like he has been this entire time. I don't...
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it.
Your
Tell me
granny
that's why he's been
senses.
hunting in the field
That
these
sounds
days.
strange, but
Couldn't he have
okay.
picked up something more useful? Little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Oh yeah. She's a me, alright. Threatening to break people's legs. I've done that before, I know I have. I know I have. I did it like a couple of weeks ago.
Ooh, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
Sure.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial.
Yeah, maybe.
Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Ah, that brat. I swear.
Hmm.
We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
Yeah, good luck doing that. I can't imagine that's going to be easy. Okay. I'm not doing the Maxwell
Do
song, I
you two
swear.
have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
That sounds
Alright, it's been
amazing,
a
to be
while
honest.
since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Yeah, I'm also hungry, Paimon. I'm also hungry. And sick, so I've got it worse than you do.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Wow, really? I can sap off of your hospitality. Okay.
Really? You're not gonna take her offer? That's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot quieter since Aurora ran away. She seems to be having a hard time.
Yeah, no kidding.
She's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more than capable of paying our own bill.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks? I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Yeah, you think you're being nice by saying no to somebody like that, but I can tell you it makes us happier to, you know, do something for you. Just trying to,
Are you sure? We can save you some Mora.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
I love that ever since Paimon said that, she's been repeating it about herself completely shamelessly.
Sure, that's fine with us. But
I love it
that
so
doesn't make you
much.
sad, sweet Lolly.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
Ooh, that does sound nice. Some nice, glorious flesh. To once the smoke drifts. Okay. Huh? Where? Oh. Oh, just that? Okay. Well. Wait, is this even the way? Yeah, apparently it is. Boingu. Oh, I thought it was going to be like a transition sequence, like a loading scene, but it didn't do that. Much to my surprise. Yes, nice, delicious flesh. Exactly. It's very delicious and good. Okay. I will be honest, I thought it said a quiet, soft spot. I don't know why, but I read spot twice and I read it wrong the first time.
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
She's very, very, very drunk, and you know what? It's very, very, very funny to me.
But Paimon only sees one person there.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss!
She sounds like how I imagine I would be if I was drunk and depressed. And not depressed in like the fashion you might think, like clinically depressed. I mean just like upset because of a thing, like very upset, but not wanting to take her own life levels. Like, that's not what I mean.
Do you think she's drunk?
I'd be surprised if she wasn't, Paimon. I really
There
would.
you go, miss. Oh my! It's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
I love that she's like this adorable girl who's for some reason got the title Granny. It just... What?
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back?
Yeah.
No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Aww. That's kind of sad. She really is me. No, I'm not kidding.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Nightwind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
So, what I'm getting from this is that she's probably actually really ancient, and some people think she's normal aged because she looks it.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
Yeah, she's probably walking through a lot at the same time as being drunk. Yeah, she looks very drunk. Very drunk and very bothered, which, I think was obvious already.
Seatlawi? Seatlawi?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
I love this so much. It's so... it's...
Are you still with us, Seatlawi? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans.
This is some deep trauma trying to come out of something. Like, what?
I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
I think she has some deep insecurities about being seen as a monster. Definitely not a, like, story of my life or anything. Anyway.
Molly, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open? Oh, jeez.
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the lingering smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Okay, interesting.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
God, it sounds... Why is this girl me? What? Why is this girl me? Please, someone tell me. What, has someone been spying on me?
Warning, warning. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Oh.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Phew. Okay, it's passed. That was a close one.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up, not once.
Are you feeling okay? Want to take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon, it's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that feeling. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all! Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame! I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it! Surely, you know the feeling too?
Actually, about that.
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
Okay.
So, you heard... You heard my...
It's okay, Sweet Lolly. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much!
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit too much.
It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing!
No comment.
So that, happens to you a lot.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic.
Yeah, we're all eccentric like me and this girl, right? That's why it's called eccentricity, because everyone does it.
Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
She didn't want to share it earlier, but now she does. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would too after I accidentally let it out to somebody else.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
Okay. That, this storyline has been pretty funny, to be honest. It's been juicy in places, but it's also been funny in others, and made me feel other feelings. You know, I've started to realize I don't feel as few emotions as I used to think I feel, and I'm not 100% certain if I'm okay with that. But,
Well, great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
aw.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Yeah, can we see it again? You showed us for no seconds.
You're making me want to cry.
I know that feeling all too
Oh
well.
no, what do we do? Please don't cry.
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Here you are thanking me. Even after you helped me all this time. Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right. I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long. It might as well be true.
Aww.
You're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you.
Mm.
What about you? Are you scared of me?
No, I like you. The fact that I'm very similar to you is not important. Don't look into that.
We don't find you scary at all.
Huh. That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that feeling.
I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me. Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe. Just pretend I never said anything.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Auroran's a special case. Malika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. You deserve to learn the full truth.
Okay.
Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast.
Yeah, no kidding.
The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroran's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn Auroran into a vessel for lost souls.
Ew.
The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now you see the problem.
Yeah.
When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroran, would be sacrificed in the process.
Yeah, that,
I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it.
Yeah.
When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Auroran escaped with his life. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroran would probably be dead.
God, I've felt that kind of guilt before as well. Why is this girl me? I don't... I'm just gonna...
Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death?
Yeah.
By using a human life as a tool?
Yeah.
It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result.
Yeah.
The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait, but it's not his fault.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he doesn't blame himself for it. Children do tend to do that, you know.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty.
Yep.
Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back. You don't look so good, Seatlolly. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard. You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Wow, I felt that one too. I don't know how to thank some of the people in my life. And she just got so deep, I didn't know how to say anything or be funny or... That wasn't a moment to be funny. I couldn't have been funny or interesting or loud. That would have just taken from the moment, and as somebody who gets deep a lot, I couldn't have done that.
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning.
Yeah.
Friends. I like the sound of that.
Aw. I really want to know how old she actually is.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly. But
Yeah,
she's
that's what I
probably
just
asleep. We
said.
can find her first thing in the morning. For now, let's go to bed.
Okay. Wow, there is even more conquest to go. Okay, well... I don't have the energy to continue streaming. I would love to, but I'm still recovering from sick, so you're lucky I got to stream almost the amount that's normal. And yes, I am ignoring you right now, chat. That moment was just too deep, too real. It didn't hit me too hard, but it hit me enough where I'm just like, I feel things, and yeah, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. I'll see everyone next time, and hey, if you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time, and we'll hopefully finish this Archon quest, and I don't know if Chapter 5 Act 4 is out yet, or if that'll be next update, but yeah. Either way, I'll see you then. Bye!